Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope everyone's having a good day. This is gonna be a big one. I mean, a whole freaking page. It's a big. So I'm gonna do the total build cost of my Toyota MR2. As you guys can see, it's heavily modified. Besides going like wad body kit, there's not much else you can do to it. I've done it all. It's the end all. Spent every last penny. Spent a lot of pennies on this. So total build cost of my Toyota MR2. I'm just gonna put it in the title. This is how much it costs, not including the car, and then I'm gonna tell you each item. I'll just put it in the title this time. I didn't want everyone to do the XX thing and then you have to like watch the video to find out. This is just how much I spent on it, and then if you guys want to see where all the parts went and all the money went, just keep on watching. So first thing that costs a big one is probably my favorite mod, and I've had it for a long time, the Hardtop. That's an OEM hardtop. It was just an expensive cost. It was like $3,000, or I don't know what the add-on was, but it was expensive. How much did it cost for me to buy this? How much are they? $3,000. So that's the first one. That's a big ticket item. $3 grand for a hardtop. You can get them for a little bit more affordable, like $1,500 maybe, if you find a really screaming deal. Probably like $2,500 they're gonna hang around right now, $2,500 for one, which is crazy because you can go buy an MR2 for like $6,000. So that being said, it's like half the cost to get a part that just sits on the top of the car, but it's absolutely worth it. I love it. So $3 grand for that. Now my other favorite thing that I really like is in that back corner right there. Those right there are going to be my Lotus. See those things right there? Lotus Elise touring package wheels right there. I love those. How much did those cost me? Those are $1,000 for those wheels. So $1K for those wheels. In addition, I actually got them powder coated many years ago. I got them powder coated black. And that was pretty expensive. That was $450, which I think people are powder coating for a more affordable price now than back then. I'm not sure, but they've been powder coated for a long time. $450 for those. How much were the tires? The tires are Yokohama S drives, which I've had quite a few on there. I think this might be my third pair of these since I've owned the car, and I really like them. They're my favorite setup, the Yokohama S drives. $800 for those. Let's jump into the next part, which is going to be suspension. In my opinion, this is my best fitting car. The stance on this thing is just amazing. That's like the best fitment right there. How do I get that fitment? I have KSPORT coilovers that are installed on this car, and I've had these KSPORTs for quite a while. Absolutely my favorite. How much were the KSPORT coilovers to have those? The whole set for KSPORT coilovers were $1,050. So $1,050, that's how much it costs for KSPORT coilovers. You might be able to see them up in here. Yeah, there they are. They're back up there. Staying on the exterior of the car, that TRD, that's a TRD front lip. $300 for a TRD. So this is part of the action package for TRD, which I love it because they did it also on the CELICA. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. I do like OEM stuff, so it's an OEM TRD front lip, $300. Side skirts, $350. Those are TRD authentic right there ones. So those are TRD side skirts right there. Perfect. I love the TRD ones. Now the almighty Stage 2 TRD high style spoiler. Look at that thing, it's huge. That's so big, I love that. That is from Japan. I actually got that one from Japan many years ago. I like that one. It was $600 to get one of those shipped over from Japan. I really like that. I highly recommend them. You can get replicas now, which is pretty cool. I actually have a lip coming that's gonna sit on that really soon. I can't wait to put that lip on there. But yeah, I love that. I'll do a video for that, but I love the TRD high style. And then the next thing in this clip that we're moving on to is going to be the TRD rear lip, or excuse me, it's not the TRD. We're gonna go into the tint. I already did the whole TRD part of the car, I guess. I got all of it. The tint right here, the tint was $150. I tinted the windows, this one, and then this one is took the guy a long time. He had to like try it 3 times because there's so much curve in it. It was the hardest piece of glass he's ever tinted, is what he told me. So that's pretty interesting, but you can see the bevel and the bulge in that thing. Bulge, oh my gosh, you know what I mean, the shape of it. And then I need to tint the front one right here. I'll either do like a vinyl right here, or now the elephant in the room. This is not an elephant because it's a small car, but the elephant is the whole paint job. So I painted the whole car. I did a video on how much that cost. So if you guys gonna go look at that video, just look at my channel and you'll see how much it costs to do the entire paint job. $2,700. That's how much it costs to get the whole car painted. The whole thing was repainted OEM absolute red by Toyota 3PO, and then 202 black onyx. This is factory color. So I bought Toyota factory paint and just resprayed it the same color to make it look nice. This is a red 3PO car. I really like that. Also, in this clip, not as big as $2,700, but you can swing by MITCHDORE.COMHOW and grab some side markers. They fit right on there and they look freaking awesome. Those black smoke side markers, oh, it looks so good. Those are $54. Swing by my website, grab some of those. I love. All right, we're zooming past the car and going to the back of the car. Why are we zooming? Because we got a turbo kit. So this is a black label turbo kit from turbokits.com. Black label edition right there, awesome. I have a bigger turbo. That's the BATMOWHEEL turbo right there. You guys gotta see this, the fan blades sometime. I'll have to open that up and show you guys down there. The fan blades are insanely cool. They look like bat wings. It also came with AEM methanol right there, injectors, everything on this whole kit. It's like a, it's not really hard, but it's like a 4 out of 5 to install the turbo kit. Even came with the manifold and everything, an exhaust right there, all that. It came with it. But that was $3,200. $3,200 to get that kit without a commander. Now, if you're new to cars, you might go, Mitch, what's a commander? I'll show you. This is a commander right here. That is the commander. So that's the ECU, that little thing right there. It controls the engine. It allows it to put more fuel, timing, turbo. You can do all this, everything with it. That was $1,000 in addition to the turbo kit. I actually bought it separate. I'd had that for a long time. I do still need a good tune on this car. I haven't gotten a good tune on it, but I will. But another $1,000 for that besides the $3,200 for the turbo kit. Now, what is this turbo kit strapped onto? It is strapped onto a 2ZZ from Monkey Wrench Racing, MWR. This had some stuff done to it. It's been a full like rebuild onto it. Some work done on the head of it. It's from Monkey Wrench Racing. I bought it from them. It was $1,800 to get that. This is a long time ago. I think their prices are like $2,400 for one right now. I'm not sure. But the head has some work done on it. So it has some cams on there from Monkey Wrench Racing. Some valves on there from Monkey Wrench Racing as well, so it can rev up to 8,500 RPM safely. Yeah, so 1,800. The next I have is connected to a C64 transmission from the Lotus. The transmission is, I got that used for $900 with 40,000 miles on it. So it does have a used transmission on it, but it's a 6-speed. Again, I showed you guys that in the last video. I have 6 gears instead of the normal 5 gears. I swapped that out. What else did I do? Oh, connected to this is also the Fidanza flywheel, $300. An XTD clutch, which I think I did on this. No, that was before. I showed you guys how to install all that on the MR2. That was a lot of work. But I did install the new clutch on this car for 150 bucks. Now you might be going, Mitch, that's a lot of swapped out parts. You probably need little parts to make all those swapped out parts work. Yes. So from Monkey Wrench Racing, they do sell a kit for that. $1,200. That comes with an ECU, so you can connect the ECU up to the wire harness. It's like $400 or $500 for that. It comes with a it comes with a dipstick. It also comes with a motor mount over here. There's a lot of little things on here that it comes with. Dipstick, motor mount, wire harness. Oh, a transmission. On the transmission you have to get like this reverse blockout thing, and a new pin that goes in it, and some other things. You have to get like you have to also get a coolant cap, a transmission cap, all these little weird things that you have to get. Monkey Wrench Racing sells it all for you, so swing by there. They're awesome. I've always liked Monkey Wrench just because they have all the cool parts. $1,200 for that in addition. So we've been going through a lot. There are a lot of parts on here. The next one, and these are just the ones I can think of. Right here is the Monkey Wrench short shifter. So an MWR short shifter. It's very short. A super class shift knob. I actually didn't include that in there. I think they're about $100 for one of these. But the Monkey Wrench Racing short shifter is $175. That was a long time ago. I don't even know if they sell them anymore. But that was expensive for that one. One of my all-time favorite modifications, most MR2 Spyders, this is white, which I do not like. That's like a thing from the 2000s. This was all white. Mine are aluminum black dials. That's awesome. They're all metal, so it's metal, metal, metal. And then also the gauge is aluminum black right there. I love that. It looks like a Ferrari or something. It looks so much better than the white ones. I don't like the original white ones. That was from a company that was in Europe that I think is discontinued. People ask where they can get those. I don't know where you can get those anymore. They're discontinued. What other, how much was that? Those black dials are $350. Jeez, I spent a lot for all those. Then the gauge pillar pod from Monkey Wrench Racing. This is still available. You can order this now from Monkey Wrench Racing. Oil, turbo, and then AEM, which I will plug in for you guys so that you can see. So here are the gauges, turbo, air to fuel ratio. Those are pretty cool. How much was that? Gauge pillar was $400, including all the gauges. So the pillar I think was like 80 bucks, but all the gauges is $400. I put for the total of everything so I can check out my turbo. Okay, that's it. So that was the total cost of the build. That was the whole thing. Let me grab my sheet real quick. So $19,879 I think is what I put on there. That's the total of the car. About 20 grand, not including the MR2. MR2s are about, I don't know, 6,000 to 8,000, depending on how good you can get ones that are 10,000 and one that are lower. But yeah, about roughly under $20,000, which I think is a lot of car for under 20 grand. And I've owned this car forever. So about 20 grand, $19,000. I'm very happy with the car, love it. You know, there's things that I could have done more affordable. There's things that I could have done more expensive. But yeah, 1,900 bucks I think is, or $19,000 is pretty good, I think, for a car that looks like this. Now I know that the car's not worth that, and I know that I could use money elsewhere, and I know that I could have just gone out and bought a $20,000, I don't know, used BMW M3 or something, but it doesn't look like this. And that's what I love about this car. So I hope that helps you guys with lots of parts to look at, how much they were costing me and how much they might cost you. And this is my build. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. Please hit the like button for this build. Subscribe for this build. I'll do a lot more. I got a lot more things I'm gonna be changing on it. It's kind of never stopping. I've had this car forever. But make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.